Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing the Your Answers Can't Be Books tag. Number one, I just realized how pink this lipstick looks on me, and I don't think it's a good look. Number two, if you hear the road, I am sorry. And then number three, this was originally created by the Book Buds, and I will leave their channel linked down below, but I was not tagged on this by anyone. It's just been going around and I was like, I want to do that, and I needed a video, so two birds, one stone. So obviously the premise of this tag is that you can't answer books because on BookTube we have a habit of talking about them. I have to try and think outside the box. So the very first question is, what is something you own way too many of other than books? So for me, this was actually very difficult because I feel like in general I try not to have too much clutter, and so like the only thing I own in excess is books, I would say. But I think maybe like some other things that I like own slightly too many of maybe is like makeup, eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks. Like I do not wear half of the lipsticks I own because I find that they're too light. Like this one, I usually would not wear a color like this, and I don't even have that big of a collection of makeup, but I feel like I don't need that many eyeshadow palettes. I'm never gonna go through any of them. So even though it's not like 100 eyeshadow palettes, I think I would have like maybe 10ish. But like that's still like too many for me to go through. So they just like end up expiring. So not that I throw them out when they expire. So question number two is, what is something that you do for fun other than reading? And is it bad that I had to think about this for a good bit? Like the main things I do for fun would be, so like watch YouTube, watch a movie or TV show, and play The Sims. That's like the main thing I play, though I do have a Switch. And I don't play Animal Crossing, but I'm going to get into it. So maybe soon that will be what I will be saying I do for fun. Question number three is, what is something special or important on your nightstand? I actually very rarely keep a book on my nightstand. So I couldn't answer a book even if I wanted to. So I usually have, so there's like two things that I always have on my nightstand. And then there's like one thing that like I often have on my nightstand. So like the often is like tissues, but like also sometimes they're just shoved under my pillow, so either or. And then the other two things are water and a mouth guard, because I never had braces, because like usually like a retainer and stuff like that. I do have like, it's kind of like a retainer, but it's thicker because I grind my teeth when I sleep, and I do it so bad and so often that I've started grinding my teeth down. So I have a night guard. And like the thing is, I know like oftentimes they're like, oh, it's because of stress or something like that, but I've always, like since my childhood, I have always been someone who grinds their teeth in their sleep, and I can't stop it no matter what. Please excuse the yellow teeth, but you've probably never even noticed in a video, but my incisors are like slightly ground down. So yeah, so vitally important for me because I want to have nice teeth. Question number four is, what's something you buy at a bookstore other than books? And I genuinely don't really buy stuff at bookstores that aren't books. Like I know a lot of people heard this, they've been like, oh, I buy a coffee or something like this, which one of my bookstores does actually have a cafe in it, but like I very rarely, I don't drink coffee or tea or anything. Like occasionally stationery, but oftentimes like stationery in a bookstore can be like really expensive, and I am a cheapskate, so occasionally it might be stationery. And the only other thing I can think that I've ever like bought in a bookstore is actually my Uno cards. I bought these in a Waterstones because I was like, ooh, I want those. And so I bought them. So then question number five is, what is a fun gift you have received that is not books or a gift card for books? My phone was a Christmas present last year. I also get like, you know, like the collections of like the Marvel box sets. I get those usually for presents, and I like those. Question number six is, what's a YouTube channel that you watch that's not related to books? And I have a good few. I'm subscribed to the Taskmaster channel. I've been watching that a lot lately. I'm subscribed to a couple of like gaming channels, but like not too many. Like it's usually a lot of the Sim stuff, so like Plumbella, Little Simsy, and there's like a couple others, but not too many. Oh yeah, I go through weird phases. So I'm also subscribed to Oversimplified, which is like a history channel. Then I'm also subscribed to a couple of like crime channels, so like Merc Docs, and then Eleanor Neal, and yeah, and then yeah, I also went through a weird phase of watching speedrunning videos, so I'm subscribed to a couple of like speedrunning commentary channels who talk about like cheating and stuff in it. I go through weird phases, guys, weird phases. And so then my newest weird phase, which only happened like 2 weeks ago, was airplane crashes videos. And so I'm subscribed to a channel called Mentor Pilot. Yeah, and he kind of walks you through like different aircraft investigations and stuff, and it's really morbid but also very fascinating. As I said, I go through weird phases, and I'll just like, you know, one video will show up and next thing you know, you've watched the entire channel. The last question is to tag people, and I'm not going to tag anyone because I feel like everyone has done this. But if you are watching this and you want to do it, you are tagged. Do it. Be like me. I was not tagged. But I really enjoyed this. I think it was a really fun tag. And as I said, I will leave the original creators link down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.